Hey, good morning. It's Kevin. Today's Saturday morning, the 24th. Is it? Yes, of October. Gosh, I had to ask. The month has gone shooting on by. As I think the year has gone shooting on by. Sorry, while I get myself situated on here. Did a little meditation this morning, and I'll share with you some personal things that are going on with me. Many of you know I have a hair salon, a small little studio. It's not necessarily your full-on traditional type of shop. I like to keep I think hairdressing is really personal. Um, so uh, when I'm looking at someone, being with somebody, I want to be with them, all of it. I want to listen, I want to hear, I want to engage, I want to communicate, and um, that means being totally absorbed in with clients and the whole creative process. With that said, yesterday I went looking for new space, or at least I discovered a new space on Thursday. I got excited, trusted my intuition, and went for it and signed a lease yesterday to move. It's not far, it's within the same business complex. It's just a new space that's being renovated and changed. And I like that. I like change. And oddly enough, the first day of operation is January 1st, 2021. So I'm thinking 1121 is a magical number, but I'm digressing. The whole point with that is things change all the time. And what's interesting about today's card is it's a bit of it's a challenge because it came in inverted, and it's also a bit of a warning. Not a warning that something terrible is going to happen, but a warning to be on your guard, a warning to pay attention, a warning to make sure, a warning to line up, a warning to sort of get your ducks in a row. So here we go. This is the Alter Priestess. Now, upside up, right way. This is what it looks like. Interestingly enough, I think this is a powerful card in this Oracle deck because it is the same image that is on the front of the wisdom, the guidebook, as well as the image that's on the front of the box. So this to me is probably representative of Colette Baron-Reid's alter ego, what she believes she is. And oddly enough, the Alter Priestess is the name of this card. The subtext is preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So, with that said, this brings up the feelings that when the Alter Priestess shows up, it's asking all of us, or whoever it's presented to be the best version of themselves that they can be, and to present that. It warns to not sell yourself short, to not dig into the muck and mire of other people's egoic behavior, to what we call about rising above. That literally means float up and over the heaviness of, there's a word called debauchery, debauch, just nonsense, the fray of muck and mire, the sort of dingy, gossipy, accusational, blame, guilt, shame, all of those heavy energies of the lesser vibrations. And I'm not meaning just people, just situations. And what I've discovered in the last maybe 45 days, perhaps 60 if I'm going out, if you're tuning in to any kind of media whatsoever, and this being social media, you cannot help but be assaulted with subliminal messages from two opposing forces that are striving to be in charge. striving for power, striving for control, striving for leadership. And in so doing, this subliminal messages can, if we're not careful, stick on our skin and get into our soul, a bit like grease on a pan. No matter how much you scrub, you can't get it off. Lift yourself up, lift your heart up, lift your eyes up, lift your soul up, lighten up to the point of, think of yourself as a lightness, like a helium balloon, shooting above it all. Not putting yourself above others, but just being above whatever the fray is that's pulling us down. The Alter Priestess, when it's challenged, says, we are commanding you, requiring you, asking you, but more importantly, inspiring and empowering you to create this space. What I know in this experience here is that light, love, prosperity, abundance. Sorry, I'm shifting, I'm fidgeting. That tells me the spirit that's anchored into this body is like, yeah, come on, you speak in my language. So it creates this like little fidgety part of me. Odd, since we're not even at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Anyway, I digress. I'm getting all excited. When we're asked to step up, to be that, to be the flag, to be the mascot, to be the front of the parade of all things light, love, prosperity, all of this great energy that we have the capacity to do. When we are that, know that the other opposing forces are attracted to it because they want it. They'd like to have that themselves. They're just going about the wrong way to get it. It's also going to attract people who are not sure what avenue they need to go on, especially those who are just confused. Which way do I turn? And they're stuck in that, this one or that one, this one or that one. You don't have to choose. Choose yourself and go with that. When you choose yourself and you go with that, all your brothers and sisters who have chosen themselves and they're going with it will find their way. And together you have that community. But it takes a person who's on a sacred path, which you are if you're on this channel, to step up and be that, and to not lead with force, not lead with control, not lead with intimidation, just to lead by being inspiring, being empowering, and encouraging others. Step up, be your big self, and forget what other people think, say, or do. All right, let's meditate. Feet flat on the floor, big breath in. Release all the negativity, all the drama. Now breathe in healing light. Let go of darkness. Stuckness. Pain. Let it go. And then just concentrate on your breath. Mind going in and breath going in and out. Mind focused on the soles of your feet, grounding to the earth. Know that the soul of the earth, the Mother Earth, has supported you your whole life and continues to support you. Think of the soles of your feet opening up and allowing all the negativity, all the darkness, all of the things that have stuck to you to just drain away. And then begin to settle your focus, settle your gaze right where you are, in the here and the now. Pull your attention up your legs, into your seat. Bring your attention to your hips. Inside your hips is the remaining energy of anything that you have felt emotional about. Anything that has stirred up some strong feelings of sadness, anger, frustration, stuckness, resistance, defiance. Keep on breathing in and out as you just focus on the areas that you feel a little where you want to shut people out. Imagine these areas of your hips filled with pockets of that challenging energy. As you breathe in that bright light, white light into your hip joints, breathe in the cleansing energy that cleans out anything that's got stuck in there. Lift the sad feelings into contentment. Lift the resistant feelings, the defiance, the no energy. Transform it into acceptance, the yes energy. Open up the energy centers, the vortexes of anger and frustration. Replace it with the bright white light of acceptance, ease, comfort, and joy. Begin to open and release the feelings of being hurt. Breathe in bright white light of the feeling and the energy of being healed. Focus on all the bubbles and all the crevices in your hips of blame, shame, guilt. Replace it with unconditional love and forgiveness. Begin to breathe in the ease in your hips, the looseness in your hips. Lift your mind and your consciousness and your thoughts up to your heart, the center of your chest, and through your shoulders, down your arms, and imagine that your heart and your upper chest, your upper back, neck, jaw, eyes, head are illuminated with an open heart, an open mind, and your opening of your third eye center, be in the active receiving mode. Acknowledge and affirm that your energy is important, that you are important, that anything you want to achieve and want to do, you can. Know that you are empowered through inspiration as a chosen light force. Be with the energy and feeling and willingness to accept the challenge, accept the responsibilities, accept your place in your space. As a leader for others. Know that you have been chosen to be the example of all things that are good, all things that are well, all things that are balanced. Know that your desire to be of the higher service of others manifests now for the highest good of you and all concerned. Continue breathing in and out. Accepting your truth. Claiming your space. Taking your place. Honoring the higher part of yourself. Accept that all is for your highest good. And stop selling yourself short. Know that when you're claiming and stating, living and breathing with the energies that are less than your highest good, you're settling. Can you breathe? Continue breathing in and out, lifting yourself up, opening yourself up, being open to kindness, open to generosity, open to power, open to growth. Bring your attention back to your surroundings, your environment. Place your hands at prayer heart center. We give humble thanks for the communication and the ability to adjust. And thank you for the messages from Spirit. Thank you for the guidance on your sacred journey. Lift your thumb knuckles up between your eyebrow center, and together we bow and say Namaste. That's a good way to start a Saturday morning, and a good message. I don't feel that I am finished with these Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck yet. I think there's always something to be learned, even if some of the cards repeat themselves, as they do. This is not the first time the Alter Priestess has showed up, and sometimes that happens. Incidentally, the Chess Queen popped up first, and my immediate thought was, well, we've already seen that, we've already known that. And the subcontext of this is trust and strategizing. And then the subcontext of this is preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. You're doing a sacred ritual. The challenge of this card is to keep doing it and know that what you're doing is working. All right, my friends. Listen, enjoy your Saturday, whatever you do. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow morning at 5:30 as usual. And I'm doing a 30-minute meditation on Zoom at 8:30 this morning. So, right, love, light, peace, all those good things to you and your family. Be well, stay above the fray. Bye.